was definitely not KLR country.
No cruise on the high seas is complete without having a few beers, and this one was no different. So with the help from these, we slept our way across the Cabot Straits. In the morning, the chief engineer, Mark, our new friend, escorted us up to the bridge for a first-hand look at the motherland. It was a truly stunning morning.
And the goal is that we're going to get this somewhere down in there.
Before long, our wheels rolled onto the rock, and we made a beeline for some coffee and gas, where we met the man from Lyon.
Where did you start? Name first.
Aurélien.
And where are you from?
France.
What part?
Lyon.
Lyon? Nice. And you started your cycling trip in?
Tokyo, Japan.
Wow.
For a month and a half. Then I flew to Salt Lake City. Went north through Yellowstone Glacier on West Coast in Washington. Then I went across Canada all the way to Newfoundland. And I'm a week away from St. John's. And that's the end of the trip.
And we're going on motorcycles, and this is all pedal power.
Impressions of this morning.
Oh, a phenomenal ride. Coming off the ferry, we met that French dude who we're going to call Leon because we couldn't pronounce his name, but a pretty hardcore guy. The ride down was stunning and empty and beautiful. It's just, compared to that hell day yesterday riding the slab from St. John to Sydney, it was just purgatory. This has totally redeemed the whole ride, and it's only going to get better from what I've seen before, so this is a kick-ass day.
We followed the Trans-Canada Highway north out of Fort aux Basques, passing the Codroy Valley, Corner Brook, through the beautiful Humber Valley, and eventually into Deer Lake. This is where we join Route 430, or what's commonly known as the Viking Trail north towards Grossmoor National Park.
Okay,
This is what Newfoundland bears are like. They're soft, furry, and cuddly.
now check out the moose. Fierce.
They'll bounce right up again.
Put it back together.
We can fix this thing up and sail her out of here, I think. Wouldn't take much.
She went aground the worst storm of the century, December 11th, 1919. It was a dreadful night. They figured all souls were lost. However, everybody made it back alive, including the baby that was sent back in a mail bag.
Pete's not actually as wise as we all think he is. He just read it off this information board.
Okay, this I'm very stoked about because I really wanted to see some caribou, and we've got some.
What were we thinking, Shallow Bay?
It's about 45 to an hour away.
Okay, that's not bad.
But it is very beautiful up there. It's really private.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's got a really pretty white sandy beach.
Oh, perfect.
It's a nice night.
Go for a swim.
We are at the campsite.
All day, baby. Home of the mosquito.
I think so. We're in training for Labrador.
And we were worried about the bugs in Labrador.
And then we turned into not a big day, but a big enough day, right?
Well, we put a lot of miles. We didn't put a lot of miles in, but we saw a lot of stuff. You know. I mean, the scenery we saw. Well, we still did 400 kilometers today, right?
Yeah, and we're up to
We're over almost 1,100 kilometers into it now. So it's coming along.
Hey, good morning. It's day 3 at the Cowhead campground, and it rained a little in the night. Terry's tent over there, and there he is. Little plug for the equipment, held up well. So the goal is today is to get to St. Anthony's and to go to Lancemetto as well. So hopefully this is it for the rain. It's just sort of a wet day.
Tuesday morning, getting geared up to hit the road again. This is the shower. We're camping it, we're roughing it really hard. It's the shower facility at the Shallow Bay campground. Over there are sinks and the wood stove, power outlets, and yes, Wi-Fi.
Tonight, Pete and I got invited to go fishing on this fishing boat, and Captain George was his name. He had a little bit too much to drink, so Pete and I ended up taking the helm. And well, around midnight, things went horribly wrong, and we were attacked by a giant whale and washed ashore here in a ferocious storm. Anyway, the storm passed overnight, and now we have to figure out how we're going to get ourselves.
We'll go in and get our stuff out of it now.
You would be the darkness, you would be the light and the lamp, you would be the word that stirs the dust to breath. You would bring your father.
Well, we are just north of Hawke's Bay. We stopped there for brunch, and we're not too far from it. The GPS says Eddie's Cove West. And, so far we've done 1,185 kilometers since leaving St. John. A really nice ride. Weather's been good. Had some showers this morning. And they've let up, thankfully. We're on the Great Northern Peninsula, somewhere between Green Island Brook.
Okay.
Green Island Brook.
Now where's Labrador?
Over that way. Through the fog, the rain, and the mist.
Okay.
Is the big land. And that's where we're going tomorrow.
And where are we going right now?
And we're headed further north to Lanson Meadows right now.
Cool.
And
The weather's deteriorated from our absolute.
it's a terrible day.
Yeah.
Well, it's not terrible. It's not
Yeah.
bad. It's not a bad day. I remember my great grandmother telling me that during the Second World War,
German submarine crews would come ashore here.
Right
in
here?
In this area, along this
Wow.
stretch of coast here. And they would dress in their civilian clothes and come ashore and buy groceries at the grocery stores.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
So
pretty,
it's a neat spot here.
and they
this whole
still use the
area.
traditional wooden lobster traps.
Yeah.
You don't see those much anymore, except
I know.
going on people's cars when they leave Nova Scotia.
I don't want to criticize the
Well, I'm not criticizing.
use of the Newfoundland language, but
So it says no more garbage, dump here please. So does that mean no more garbage,
dump here.
dump here please, or no more garbage, dump here please? And anyway,
You're back?
it's like people are dumping stuff.
Rush of soil down your spine, and your breath was lightning, setting dry bones on fire.
Wow, that's amazing the Vikings built that, huh?
Yeah. And it's still standing.
Still
like
standing,
this.
and look
I
at the
know.
walkway they did.
Man.
Jeez, unbelievable.
I thought there'd be a lot more deterioration.
Me too. Well, it's pressure.
You know, over
They use
what,
pressure treated lumber, obviously.
2,000 years?
Yeah.
So you're a couple of fellas I met just now coming down the road there, yeah. In the rain there, just up from Nutty Bay, I suppose.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys here? Is this open all winter?
No, we're closed October.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This particular instrument actually goes all the way back to the Egyptians.
Wow. It's in pretty good shape.
Isn't it? He takes a witch into his bed, wakes with legs a-twisted. Fair old Famnia, all the Etnimir. If you travel fart or fell, ply yourselves with rations well. Lord Famnia.
All right, I'm going to scream because I have my helmet on, but this is a historic moment. It's a sort of homecoming for Terry Burt going into the motherland of St. Anthony.
First time home in 20 years.
Wow. We're going to pan in on the tears. Look at them. Oh!
Tears of joy.
Yes. And we're going. Who are we staying with, Terry?
We're staying with my mom's cousin, Garl Budgel.
Nice.
And yeah, so they got dinner on for us and a bit of a scoff, a couple of beers, and be a good night.
Oh, the very best. St. Anthony bound.
St. Anthony.
Well. Okay, we made it to Liz and Garl's.
We're in St. Anthony.
St. Anthony at Terry's. This is Terry's mom's cousin. I think I have that right?
Yes, girl is, yeah. Yeah. The Budgel, mom's a Budgel. And that's St. Anthony Harbour down there.